So everybody goes through the same stages, okay? Here we go. Let's meditate. Before you meditate, take one good look behind you, out the windows, at this beautiful valley and the mountains, because we're going to use them. Probably your karma put them there for this class. Diamond Mountain owns all of those mountains right there. And that's for your students' retreat cottages. Okay. Okay, here we go. Eyelids relaxed. No muscle tension in your eyelids. Eyelids are totally relaxed. Hands are relaxed. Fingers relaxed. Stomach is tightened a little bit. Shoulders are back and down. Mouth is relaxed, happy, little smile. You're back on your deathbed. Cold. Arms and legs are finished. You can't use them anymore. They are broken. They are frozen. They will never move again. Chest also feeling cold. Breath stop. You fought to breathe. You fought your whole life to breathe, and now that's finished. Last breath is finished. This meat is dead. Your eyes closed last time. And it's dark. The four elements begin to collapse. First, the earth element. And you feel like you're here, like at Diamond Mountain, in that place behind the temple. It's a valley. There are mountains all around you, and suddenly everything goes crazy. The earth is shaking like an earthquake. Terrible noise, loud like explosions. The earth is splitting open. Rocks are falling, mountains are falling. And you run towards the entrance of Diamond Mountain. You are running because you are afraid of mountains falling, earth cracking open. Terrible noise like bombs exploding. The earth is splitting open everywhere. mountains are falling. You are running. You reach the entrance of Diamond Mountain, and suddenly, huge flood of water coming down from the mountains, like an ocean, waves, catches you, carries you out towards the highway. Huge flood of water, like a mountain, like mountain waves, and you are carried on these waves, huge waves, like tsunami, and you are drowning. You are fighting to stay up. The waves are carrying you out towards the highway, huge ocean, moving from the mountains that are collapsing, and you are fighting to stay up. And finally the water leaves you out. You can take the other side of the highway. The water speeds on. It drops, it leaves you in the desert, alone, and then fire. The sun gets bigger and bigger. The heat of the sun burning your body, the flames of the sun surrounding your body, covering your body. You are wrapped in flame. You're burning. Terrible pain, terrible suffering of fire. Then a strong wind like a hurricane, pushing away the fire, ripping you. You cannot stand up. You are crawling, fighting against the wind. The wind is driving you, pushing you down across the desert. Then everything becomes flat again, dark, more quiet. The terrible sounds of the earth breaking, and the ocean, and the sun, and the wind. Now everything gets quiet, more quiet. It's like you're walking across the land. You're looking at the horizon in the dark, and then very quiet now, and it's almost peaceful, and you can see dawn coming. You see the dark sky changing on the horizon, and little by little, like daybreak, the sky is starting to get a little bit white color, like just before the sun comes up, and you are walking towards this white color of the sky. Like before dawn, you are walking towards it slowly. Then you are inside the light. It's a white light, soft white light around you. You are still walking. Then you can see far away some kind of a mirage. There's water far away, and you are walking across the desert towards the water. It's shimmering, it's moving like an illusion, mirage. The subtle element of earth is dissolving into the subtle element of water. You keep walking. You're walking towards the mirage. And then suddenly, everything is like fog or smoke, like there's a big fire. So you don't see fire, but you are walking through smoke. Everything is like fog or smoke. The subtle element of water is dissolving into the subtle element of fire. You keep walking through the smoke, just gray smoke. Then suddenly you can see sparks in the smoke. Tiny sparks, not big, subtle, but bright red sparks, like electric sparks. The element of fire, subtle, is melting into the subtle element of wind. Just sparks in the smoke. You keep walking through the sparks, slowly. And suddenly you see a light in the distance. It's like someone's holding a flashlight, or there's a fire. You come closer through the smoke and the sparks, and finally you come to a light which is like only as big as a candle flame, and your mind is getting tinier and tinier. Your mind is coming smaller and smaller, and the only thing you can see, the only thing you can think of is a candle flame, and the flame is very still, it's not moving. Just a steady fire flame, like a candle, and that's all you can see. Your whole world is this flame, small flame, and you're walking towards the flame. And then you're walking into the flame. And then you're coming through the flame. And on the other side is that dawn light, soft, quiet, light before the sun comes out. The sky is painted white, very small, very quiet. You are still walking towards this light. Then that light becomes deep red, dark red, like the sunset, like a very deep red sunset. And you are still moving, you are still walking towards this light. The white light is behind you. You are moving into the red light. Whole sky, whole mind is red, deep red color. The mind is getting smaller and smaller. The red is tiny, but you're inside it. And then suddenly, everything blinks out black. You're in very, very dark black again. The red is gone, the white is gone. The mind is very, very small. And you are in blackness, in dark. And then another feeling comes, another vision, like crystal, like the inside of a diamond. So you feel like you're inside a diamond. The white is gone, the red is gone, even the black is gone. And everything is like ice or crystal. You're inside it. Stay here for a few minutes. Everything is crystal. All around you crystal. Nothing else there. Just you are in the crystal. We'll stay here for a few minutes. And slowly come back to your breath. 3 deep breaths. Then you can stretch.